Hello, Parkside. Good morning. And you know what day it is?
It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking for
To the weekend. Yes, that is right. It is Friday, Parkside. And this is Mr. Daggett here, just wanting to say hello. I miss you. And we have just a couple more things to talk about today. So I hope you've been playing around a little bit on your Chrome Music Lab. I hope you've been able to spend a little bit of time on the hand signs. Again, this is not a project. This is just for you to learn because I think it's pretty cool. And so today, I wanted to go back to the Chrome Music Lab and talk about one of my favorites on here. Okay, before we do that, say hi to Jeannie. Hi, Judy. Mm. That's pretty good. We're going to take a trip around the world. Today, Northern Hemisphere. Why not? Really far north. Let's try it. It's up here. Where are we going to hit? Looks like we ended in British Columbia, which is in Canada. British Columbia is a province in Canada. I have been to British Columbia. Have you been to British Columbia? I was 10 years old when I went to British Columbia, and it was in the summertime. It was beautiful. We even went to Alberta, which is the province right next to it, to the city of Calgary. Now, Canada is a really interesting place because it looks a lot and seems kind of like the United States. If you think about it, it's one large continent, okay? The lines on the globe are just there because that's how the governments have set up their boundaries, but really it's just one continent. But it is a beautiful place. So if you ever get a chance to check out British Columbia, there's many cities. Vancouver is a large city. I think it's even bigger than Portland. And then you go to Alberta, and Calgary, like I said, is a wonderful place. There's a place there called Banff, B-A-N-F-F. I gotta tell you, one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. So if you ever get a chance, go north just a couple hours north of Seattle, and then go east, and you'll find some beautiful spots in Canada. So, okay, so one of my favorites on here is this guy right here called the spectrogram. And I don't know if you've played around a whole lot with this, but let me just start with the flute. So if you notice what's happening is as it's playing the root note is the biggest line. And if you notice, there are dots and lines above and below it. Because each instrument that exists, when it plays a note, it actually has other notes playing at the same time, but most people can't hear them right away. What the spectrogram is showing is that, hey, look at these other notes that are happening at the same time, and that's actually what makes that main sound you hear, the main note, sound so cool. Okay? Let's try it with the harp. Whoa. How about the voice? Whistling. How about the trombone? This is my favorite. Pretty cool, huh? Well, drum machine. Yeah, my name is Mr. Daggett. I like to cook. I don't let my food grow maggots. Did you know that? I like to cook. I like making everything from soup to lasagna. I really like. Okay, I'll stop now. That was really bad. Probably the worst ever. Ooh, birds. Look, this is cool. Watch. Look at each little bird sound and how spread out it is. Little clumps. Ooh, parents and grandparents, remember this? Kids, when we used to have to connect to the internet, it went through the phone lines. And this is what you heard every time you try to go to Google or Yahoo or AOL. And then we go, you're online. Okay, lastly, the wine glass. Now, I could show you this sometime, but play the rim. You get your finger wet, dip it. Don't lick your fingers because of the coronavirus, but dip it and you go like this. Really cool. So, lastly, we try the one where we're going to do it ourselves. If you want to really freak out your dog, also, this is a fun trick for your parents too and your grandparents. You start here, about right here in the middle, and slowly go up, and you ask them to put their thumb down when they can't hear anything anymore. Usually right about here, a lot of old people can't hear. I can still hear it there. A little bit. But try it out for yourself. See who can hear the highest in your family. So with that, I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. I know that this coming Monday, we're starting out the full-on GP Learn at Home school. And it's not going to be a whole lot different for you guys, except for just reading some more book stuff and really focusing more on math and trying to accomplish some specific goals. But my job for this next week is to just give you things like this to do for fun. I want you listening to music. I want you to dance. I want you to just really have a great time with music and PE. And don't freak out. I have no assignments that are due. Okay, so don't worry. Just enjoy your time and make some music. Find some instruments. Bang on cans. Ask permission first. And have a wonderful day.